All right, what is going on, everybody? We are back and we are working on our Town Hall 11 lately. So, we've been doing a queen walk with loons, as you know, on my Town Hall 9, near maxed out Town Hall 9. I use the same basic army. I love loons, I love the queen walk. I'm learning and getting better with it. We've got air defenses upgraded and upgrading. We've got two of them upgraded, one going right now, one more to go. We've got two of our wizard towers upgraded, one going, one left to go, and then we'll move on to Teslas and Expos, and then, well, Expos probably, then Tesla, then Archer Towers, and then cannons. I think all of those. I know I already did the cannons and the Archer Towers. I think, yeah, I already did those. I did this one a little bit backwards, but I do still have. It looks like 1, 2, 3 Archer Towers. Or I have 1, 2, 3, 4 Archer Towers actually to do. Okay, yeah. So this one was a little bit weird. This is my main account. When I quit playing, I still logged in every day and collected, and I would just save up to do Archer Towers and cannons. That's why I did those first, because those were the cheapest, and I could get to saving that up, easier. Still have some raiding to do. We got to get to 194,000 dark to get to level 48 queen. Let's see, what do we got? We got healers researching right now, and then we'll probably do I don't know, wizards. Probably do wizards next, and then still have a bunch of dark elixir to do. But once we're done with the queen up to level 50, then we're going to work on getting the king up to level 50, and then do the dark troops. So we did do some attacks to get upgrades going, so let's take a look at those attacks now. Okay, so here is the first base. I don't have many replays because there was an update and I lost a bunch of my replays. But here is the first one. It is a Town Hall 10 and I am a Town Hall 11. But 3,000 dark, and that's what we're after. Also 225,000 gold and 120,000 elixir. So not too bad on those, but not really that great because this did cost me elixir to do this raid. But to get that near 3,000, or to get that 3,000 dark, made it worth it. This was the attack. I forgot. My queen was still upgrading. She had like an hour left, and I was just like, I thought I had it timed a bit different. So we ended up king walking basically. Yeah, it didn't go so well. He decided to beat on a wall instead of taking the jump spell. I wanted him to jump and get that air defense, and he didn't. And then I forget to put, well, I kind of forgot to put my Grand Warden in, but we still did alright on this raid, even without the queen. The king does his thing. He gets in here. The Grand Warden does his thing, and I still one thing I don't get is, maybe he does. He doesn't attack those air skeletons. I just don't get that. I don't get why he doesn't attack those when he's set to air. But if he's set to ground, I think he does attack them. I don't know. But, you know, the main purpose of this attack was to get in there and get that dark. And we got it. So, that was the first attack. 2,000 dark. Not too bad. So, let's take a look at the next attack. Okay, so here is the next attack. It is a Town Hall 11, and as most of you know, I do like having almost spread out bases, not many compartments, so you're not stuck beating on walls forever. What was great about this base is 3 air defenses being upgraded. So I only had 1 air defense to worry about, and I wasn't worried about it at all, to be honest with you. So let's take a look at what happened to this base. So we're sending the Electro Dragon there to kind of make sure that the Queen walks down and around this way, trying to get to that air defense. If she can get to that air defense, you know, the balloons. The other part of this was the Queen was down too. So nothing to really worry me about the for the balloons. Nothing really worrying me that's gonna take out the balloons really quickly, you know. So there, the king and the queen take the jump spell. The healers jumped over to the king. Unfortunate, but there go all the balloons. They're just gonna mash in. Like I said, there's nothing really that worried me about taking out the balloons, except maybe the Inferno towers there, because one of them was set to single, but we get them taken care of rather quickly, and then get all the defenses taken out. Use the Grand Warden ability there. Take out that final defense there, and now the balloons get to move on and take out any of the surrounding buildings. Pretty solid attack. Lucky to find this base with you know, 3 air defenses down. I try not to do that. You shouldn't do that. You should probably only do 1 air defense at a time, to be quite honest with you. That's why you kind of do like maybe you know, an air defense in a wizard tower, an air defense and a Tesla, something like that. But pretty good attack. 100%, 456,000 gold, 495,000 elixir, and 5,600 dark elixir. So let's take a look at the next attack. Okay, so here is the next attack. Bit of a weird base design, but not really, and it's also a dead base. So you can see the Expos, the Inferno towers, even the Eagle artillery. Everything is out. We come in from the north, I believe, with the Queen, trying to get these 2 air defenses and the Queen, and then in from the south with the I think with the loons. Let's take a look. So we get the baby drag over there and over there with the electro drag down here, and the Queen doing her walk from up in the north. Thankfully the 2 baby drags split, because when they come together they lose that rage ability there. So I sent the king in here trying to get to that that air defense. but he got absolutely cooked and didn't quite get there. The queen got one of the air defenses out, and now we come in from this side, targeting that air defense there. Queen's gonna get in here, take out the hair dryers, the leaf blowers, whatever you want to call them, the air sweepers. The balloons are gonna get in here, take out the rest of this this base here. We got some balloons that go this way, but I think the queen ends up getting in here and getting that, or no, the balloons get in there and get it. The electro drag's still up from doing his thing early on with, you know, doing the funnel for the queen. So it really wasn't a funnel for the queen with the electro drag. It was more cleanup type stuff that I started early. The balloons got to travel all the way back up here because for whatever reason the queen didn't take out that bomb tower, but not a big deal because after they take that out, it is all over. But look at that loot, 792,000 gold, 799,000 elixir, and 5,849 dark elixir. What a great raid in terms of not only 100%, but damn, that's a lot of loot. Anyway, let's take a look at the next attack. Okay, here's the next attack. It is a Town Hall 10. It's not a dead base, which is why I wanted to show this. So we got the electro drag going in up there. We're gonna queen walk, try to get this air defense and this air defense, and then I think we come with the balloons from this side and get after that air defense and that air defense. Let's see what happens here. So there goes the queen. Baby drag did its thing, clearing those buildings out so that the queen doesn't walk up that way. Baby drag did its thing down here with the electric drag to make sure that she doesn't walk too far down that way. The electric drag got all those buildings cleared out. Inferno tower multi targets the queen, not a big deal at all. Send the king in to get after that. Rage up the queen and the healers to get this electro drag and this maxed out balloon before it can do anything to me. And then there go the balloons. They said even wrap them around a little bit to get up here to try to get at that air defense. And then we got these ones down here going after this air defense, and then a couple in here to get after the expo and the wizard tower. So not too bad. Getting in there, get those Teslas. The Teslas can get the balloons pretty good too. And totally forgot to put my Grand Warden in, but it didn't really matter too much because we had the queen and we also had some archers doing some cleanup. And then the Grand Warden doing cleanup. Queen, like she always does, beating on walls. And then she got to turn around and get some skeletons. So, like I said, we got some archers up top working on those storages up there. Thankfully, they're high enough level that they were able to get those storages taken care of, and then pop the queen to get her through that wall with the help of the other archers that she spawns. Grand Warden taking out that final gold storage, and then the archers getting that last drill, the queen and the grand warden getting these final 2 buildings down here in the south, and that is 100%. And decent loot, not great loot, but decent loot. I just wanted to show that one because, you know, even though it wasn't a Town Hall 11, it wasn't a dead Town Hall 10. So let's take a look at the next attack. Okay, so here is the next attack. This one is a loss as far as not getting a star on this, but we get a good bit of loot. This guy's obviously trophy pushing because he has his collectors all on the outside. We're just trying to get to that dark, trying to get the collectors, or not the collectors, but the storages. And again, more of these nasty balloons. Rage up the queen and try to get these balloons taken out before they get to her, but I don't think it happens. And yeah, I still somehow managed to get a decent amount of loot off of this from that beginning there. 218,000, 341,000, and 6,000. So just off of that little bit. Then we got the Grand Warden goes right past the what's it called? The Dark Elixir. Just unbelievable how these troops just have a mind of their own sometimes. I don't know why he goes right past it. He targets anything, and he should be targeting that Dark Elixir. But we got one more attack to show, so let's take a look at that one now. Okay, so here is the final attack. You can see how much loot there is. It's a ton. 859,000 gold, 868,000 elixir, and 9,000 dark elixir, all available for me to take off of this. I'll call it a Rush Town Hall 12. It doesn't have Town Hall 11 level defenses at all. Barely Town Hall 10 level defenses. Not even Town Hall 10 level expos or anything like that. Plus he had 2 air defenses down. So like I said, I mean, you want to watch having too many air defenses down. So I think we come in from up north here to try to get to these 2 air defenses with the queen, and come in from the south with the balloons. Baby drag and electro drag over here to get after the queen. Try to get the queen out. I don't know. Actually, we went in this way because I wanted to make sure I got that dark. So basically, it's like I took these 2 air defenses out. So the balloons will come in from the north, I believe, or they'll come in from both sides, from here and from here. So Queen's doing her thing, King's doing his thing, and nope, we sent the balloons in. Okay, I know why we did that. And we're trying to get to the Eagle Artillery, as well as the Inferno Towers that are set to single. Which you love when you have a mass balloon attack. You have all them balloons, and that Inferno Tower can only target 1 at a time. So that is a wonderful thing to see. Got the air defense down. And then the balloons go down, the Grand Warden's down, and then we go after the clan castle. But again, the lower level expo ain't doing nothing to the level 47 queen. Get the expo taken out. Drops the queen's health a little bit. Because we had a lot of point defense on her right there. Get that final drill. Get all of that dark elixir. Head her on. Get the rest of the defenses right there. Boom. No more defenses left. Still have 25 seconds. Queen doing work on the final bit of loot on this base. As I saw this, I was like, you know what? I don't even care if I hundo it. I got all of that loot. 859,000 gold, 868,000 elixir, 9,000 dark elixir, and then boom. Ended off with a hundo on a bit of a rushed Town Hall 12, but all that loot, that is what made that satisfying, is that I got it all and got the hundo on it as well. So that is going to do it for me on this video. If you could and you would, if you haven't already, hit that thumbs up for me on the way out. I would appreciate it. If you're new here, you like what you've seen, you want to see more of it, hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell so you'll be notified when I do upload more content. Also, comment and share the video. It helps a lot and I would appreciate that. Down in the description there are various links you can check out, social media, and links to live streaming channels. I do have 2 live streaming channels, one on Twitch. You can click on that link, head over there, hit the follow button, hit the notification bell so you'll be notified when I do go live on Twitch. Also, right here on YouTube, I have a live streaming channel. You can hit that, head over to, or follow that link over to that channel, hit the subscribe button, hit that notification bell so you'll be notified when I do go live over there on that channel as well. So, with all that being said, thanks for watching, and we'll catch you next time.